Please send pictures as soon as you can.
How's it going, everybody? This is the Put It On Mute podcast with Mike and Ollie.
Yep, that's me.
That is you.
I'm both of them.
You are both of them.
Yep.
I'm and.
True.
So fucking stupid. All right, we got some cool topics to talk about today. We have a mystery topic from Ollie today. Don't know what it's going to be. Probably safer this way to call it the mystery topic because we don't ever actually talk about anything.
No, because usually we have something fucking stupid, and I was like, nah, change it to Muppets, actually.
Yeah, true. Muppets was fire. You guys should go watch the Muppets episode. If you haven't watched it,
fucking watch that episode.
If you don't like the fuck, marry, kill part, skip to like minute 30 and go watch the Muppet part because it's fucking awesome.
Minute 30?
No, 30 minutes. Not a minute 30. I said a minute 30.
You did say
30 minutes.
Yeah,
Skip to 30 minutes. Listen to the Muppets parts. Big Bird dies 9/11.
Spoilers.
Yeah, so mystery topic from Ollie, and I'm going to be talking about something fucking passionate today. Something that I fucking hate. No, not Box Trolls. Box Trolls sucks.
Shut up.
It's trash. Also, so many of our friends have told us that movie is garbage.
Those friends are idiots.
Yeah, whatever.
Stupid and have
Garbage.
no real opinions.
The only good character is Mr. Pickles.
It's Fish.
Nope, Mr. Pickles. Only good character.
Mr. Pickles is good.
No, he's awesome.
What about Mr. Gristle, though?
Oh, well, I love him, but he's not a good character. He's fucking a minion. He's a minion.
He's fucking a minion?
Yeah, he is. He's fucking a minion.
If he saw a minion, he'd fuck it.
Shut up. I've got a fucking great topic today.
Okay.
And you can't relate because you can't drive. No. But it is 100. You've been in parking lots before?
I've been in.
So you can understand a little bit about this. So my topic
today comprehend parking
is people who can't fucking do anything that has to do with parking or driving or... This is just verbal road rage to everyone who I hate when I'm driving near you.
I'm going to do it. I'm calling out the entire state of Massachusetts right now.
Anyway, parking. Mostly just driving. Mm-hmm. There's many reasons. I'm going to give you my 3 body paragraphs to my 5
give
paragraphs.
Me your 3 bodies.
That was my introduction. This is my first body paragraph. Okay. It's people should not get into a fucking car unless they're just ready to leave. Don't sit in your car and like brew fucking shit in there. Just leave.
Why not?
Because you're just taking up a spot.
So?
There's limited spots around here. There's limited spots at my job. There's limited spots on the strip over there where we park for the shop and stuff.
What else are they gonna do?
Dude, fucking go home. What do you mean? What else are they gonna do?
They're not ready yet.
Dude, then don't get in the car.
Then the car's still in the way.
No,
it doesn't matter if they're not in the car or if they're in the car. It's just
yes,
still
it is.
there.
I'm angry about it because I have to see them in there not moving. It's so fucking frustrating. Like, okay, here's the situation, right? Here's the
situation. Give me the situation.
Putting you in a situation. Ready? Here,
clear your mind. I'm clearing my mind. I'm in the situation.
Okay, you're me.
Okay,
you're me, and you get to my job, and. You're like, I get to the time, and I get there like 3 to 4 minutes after the shift before me is leaving, right? Okay. Because I'm like, if I get here 3 to 4 minutes after the shift is leaving, I should have a parking spot like ready to go in the front lot, right? Mm-hmm, so I don't have to drive around the back and go walk fucking 30 minutes to my desk.
Mm-hmm. Bless you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anyway, so I get there and I'm like, I'm gonna get a parking spot, and there's like fucking a billion people just sitting in their cars on their phones. Go home.
They don't want to.
No. They have to.
They're not ready.
Need to leave. What the fuck are they doing? As soon as I get out of work, I'm gone. I'm not like sitting there. I don't want to be there anymore. Go home.
Yeah, but they have to catch the Pokemon in the area.
No, they don't. There's no Pokemon in the area. There's
not true.
Barely any.
Not true.
There's no Pokemon over there.
Not true.
Why? Have you found them?
My dad plays Pokemon Go constantly. There's Pokemon there.
Okay, whatever. They should go catch Pokemon at their own house or in a different parking lot
they don't want
that has more parking fucking available.
Why don't they have more parking there?
I don't know. Because they do have more parking. It's just specifically, I park on the east side of the building, and because my desk is on the east side.
East side.
If I want to get to... Like, I could go park in the west lot, and then I'd have to walk 15 minutes to my desk.
There's multiple lots. There's one's far away.
Correct. And so the thing is, even people who don't work on the east side park on the east side because the door is closer. But they'll walk through the factory to get over there and be like, I'm going to park in right in front of here so I can walk my 2 seconds in, even though they could park on the fucking whole other side of the lot, and it would take them infinitely less time to get to their actual fucking workstation. Problem is, they're like, well, it only takes me 1 minute to get into the building from this side, so I might as well do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just annoying. Like, and then the problem, it's not the problem that they park over there, whatever, because they're leaving. It's the problem that when they leave,
Want to leave yet?
they sit in their cars. Like,
Yeah.
why? Give me a reason. Give me a reason why.
You gotta cool down a little bit
From what?
from working.
That's a stupid.
You
gotta
gotta
cool down. You're gonna get into a hot ass car.
Well,
What do you mean cool down?
Not literally cool down, but you just finished working. You gotta sit down. You gotta take a breather,
That's stupid.
or you'll crash into somebody and kill them,
I don't.
or yourself.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Some people would definitely. Yeah,
Just
They
go
They
home.
gotta take the breather. No, because on the way home they're like, "I'm done," and then crash into a family of 4. Now family of 2.
Jesus fucking
Yeah.
Christ. Yeah, well, good.
Good.
That's less people parking in my parking lot.
True.
It's fucking so frustrating. Like, the other day, I had just got there, and I watched a guy get in the car. And you know, like, when... you might know that. You do know this. You've been in You've been in a car before.
I've been in a car before.
You know when people are, like, waiting for you to leave, like, for your parking spot?
Yeah.
So normally you would, like, expedite the way you're moving. Like, you'd go faster.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, see, I would, because I'm a
I don't give a
considerate
shit.
person. Yeah, I know, you're a cunt.
Yeah, true.
So you wouldn't give a fuck.
No.
I'm a considerate person. I'm like, oh, this guy's waiting. I should go.
Yeah,
Because I don't have anything
If that
important.
guy's waiting, I'll say, fuck him, I don't care.
Yeah, I know you will, because you suck.
True.
But what I'm saying is, the guy watches me waiting for him. He gets in his car and he's like sitting there like flipping through his wallet, flipping through his fucking pockets.
He
He's
just,
like scratching his ass. He's drinking a Red Bull. He's fucking turning on his music. That's too many things. You should just have your music ready, first of all. Just get some CDs or have a playlist. And, like, you don't need to skip through a million songs. And if you do, just fucking use your thumb while you're, like, driving. You don't need to look at a song to play it. Just fucking skip it until you hear the song you want to listen to.
Are you advocating for people to be on their phones while driving? Mike?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I think more people should text and drive.
Okay.
Because then more people would die and get out of my fucking parking lot.
True. Get him out of there.
Dude, get them out. All right, that's really the kind of the fire point of this, is that I fucking hate when people just sit in their cars and don't leave.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the guy didn't end up leaving for like 3 more minutes.
Well,
That's too long.
He doesn't want to leave yet.
Does it take you 3 minutes to open up your phone and get to the song you want to listen to?
No.
Okay, what does it take you 3 minutes to get to?
In what? To do the what in general? What
Like
does it take
on
me
your
3
phone.
minutes?
Like, is there
on
a
my
certain?
phone?
Yeah, what takes 3 minutes?
Nothing. I'm busy.
You're what?
I'm busy.
You're busy? You're 3 minutes? Busy. What the fuck are you talking about?
Sometimes it takes things I do on my phone will take longer than 3 minutes.
Yeah. Like, for instance, like when I was bringing this problem up to someone, they said, oh, well, what if they're closing on a house?
Hold on. What if they're playing? What? What do you? Hold on. What?
Yes. That,
hold on.
Yep. Your reaction right
That
now
doesn't make
is,
any fucking sense.
your reaction
What
right
if they're
now.
closing on a house?
Yeah, over the
That's,
phone.
so that's super unlikely that that's happening
Exactly.
all the time.
Exactly.
constantly.
That's why I was so fucking frustrated. I was
Who
like,
the fuck's? Wait, somebody said that?
yeah, somebody at the shop said that.
Oh, somebody at the shop said
Yeah.
that. Oh,
So
okay.
I was.
What if they're closing? What if there's an important business deal?
No, seriously.
What if their wife is in labor right now? Okay.
Leave? Dude, it was so fucking frustrating. The biggest problem behind it was that, and this is why I went into the rant about the fucking the devil's advocate, or the actually people,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the people who always need to argue against you for no reason. What did I fucking call them? I called them something. I called them
Peanards.
what?
That's what you called them.
I did not.
You called them peanards.
That's awesome. I did not do that, but I'm going to.
Okay.
If you're like one of those fucking warriors who have to fight everybody, even if you don't give a fuck, like, see, it's funny sometimes, like when you do it, like when me and you were talking
Yeah.
about like Burger King tax, and then
True, Burger King tax goes
like
right.
you're honest, you're just fighting me just because it's funny. Different than the person who just will fight any fight just to start an argument. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna talk on the podcast about how much I hate people parking. Well, what if they were closing on a home?
They're not.
They're not.
They're probably not doing
First
that.
of all, you already know that no one can afford a house from Slumlord's podcast. But also, nobody...
Worst episode, actually.
True.
I've heard multiple times that people could not watch through it.
Yeah.
They said, oh, I'm skipping this one, actually.
Yeah. I heard that from the Box Trolls part, too, not just the Slumlord part.
I heard it from... Well, the Box Trolls part is awesome. And
not.
if you disagree, you
It's so
are
boring.
a fucking idiot.
I know, when we did that second episode, we were like, this is the best episode.
That's because we had 2 episodes, and
Yeah.
I didn't like the first one.
I like the first one. The first one's one of our most popular ones.
It's because it's the first one.
No, it's because people love cartoons, because cartoons are awesome. Because also our third episode, which has cartoons in it, is our most popular episode. 4th episode has Muppets in it. If you didn't get to that part, go listen to the Muppets. I'm re-advocating it for it again because I really like.
Who the
Muppets.
Fuck's not listening to episode 4 but is listening to episode 5?
Dude, some people are just fucking like that. They are like, oh, I'm too busy to listen to the rest of this, or I can't understand this argument, or I just really don't like this take, and then they'll just like skip the episode. I mean, I do that sometimes with boring like episodes out of like 300 episodes of shit. I'll be like, I'm probably not gonna listen to every single episode. Like, it's not like it's a serialized story. Like you need to listen to every episode.
I do.
Okay.
I have to listen to every episode, or
I don't.
I actually won't continue. There's a bunch of podcasts that I used to listen to that I stopped listening to for a while, and I actually cannot go back to listen to them because I don't know where I left off.
I mean, fair. Just
and also, I will be listening to conversations from like a year or two ago.
True, and it's all going to be like,
topical events aren't as interesting when they're old.
That is true. That's why you have to talk about time-tested things like the Muppets.
Yeah.
And Dr.
Like
Phil.
President Joe Biden being assassinated.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Talk about President Joe Biden being assassinated.
Yeah.
Anyway. The people that always have to argue against you because of some reason, also really annoying. It's not. Well,
I mean, what if they're closing on a home and they?
Yeah, exactly. That guy. You know why he said that? He was probably sitting there like, the last time I was in my car for more than 30 seconds without moving, I was closing on a home. Like, shut the fuck up.
He probably wasn't.
He wasn't.
There's no way.
There's zero chance. But I don't even know why he had to bring that up. It makes no sense. That's the stupidest thing. What if he was calling his dying grandmother?
Did he say that?
No, but what if?
What if he was? Well,
yeah.
He should stay there in the parking spot.
Drive and talk, man.
So that way he can join his grandmother in hell.
People who talk on the phone while driving, they go to hell?
No, everyone goes to hell. There is no heaven.
I mean, I agree. We could do a whole episode on
True.
that.
Whole episode on why hell is real, but heaven is not.
Yeah, well, hell is, we're already there.
Yeah, true. You go to super hell. You die.
Who runs super hell?
Me.
You do?
I do, yeah. That's what I do when I'm not on the podcast.
You run super hell?
I run super hell, yeah.
Is Super Gonzo there?
Super Gonzo is not a character.
Super Grover, sorry.
Yeah. Yes, he's there.
Yeah, he's a rapist.
He rapes and eats people.
But also everyone goes to super hell.
Everyone does.
Even the good people? Is there anyone really good?
Truly good people?
Yeah.
There probably are some. But they still go to hell.
Okay. They just go there.
They just go there. I mean, yeah.
Why?
Because it sucks to be them. It'd be funny. Okay. That'd be really funny. I'm not a religious type. I don't believe in anything. But if there was something, it's not good.
You just know.
But I don't know.
There's no way just your pessimistic attitude that if there was something there, it probably sucks.
That's probably just my pessimistic attitude. But it'd be so funny if, like, there's all the devout Christians, whatever. They're praising the Lord, getting ready. Oh, you're going to hell too. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what you're doing.
No, I love the people that like don't do things and their justification is they're going to go to hell. It's like, well, guess what, buddy? You're probably still going there.
Yeah. I love when there's like even in like the own like rules of morality in a lot of religions, when they try and find loopholes, it's like, hold on a second. If God is real, you're not pulling one over his head. It's not like I know it's like soaking that Mormons do.
I don't know.
Do you know about
this?
that?
No,
I'm going to tell you about it. So, you can't have sex before marriage.
I do know that. Oh, is this the ear sex thing?
No. So they'll just like put their penis inside of a woman.
Yep.
And not move.
Okay.
And that's like someone else would like jump up and down on the bed.
What?
To get some action going.
I mean, that's still insertion. That's still sex.
The thing is, it's not sex. It's like,
why?
Well, even if that doesn't count as
that
sex.
Counts as sex. If
God isn't going to be watching and be like, oh, that doesn't count as sex. That's fine.
If I'm inside someone, that's sex.
Oh, that... Mm-hmm. He's not going to be like, oh, no, that's cool. That's cool that you're doing that. That's fine. You're good. You're good, bro. If God's real, he's going to be like, no, that's not what I wanted you to do.
Yeah, he's going to be like, you actively defied me, you bastard. You're trying
to find a fucking loophole.
No, that's like the ear sex thing. Where people they're like, a hole's a hole, but only those holes, so like people, they would fucking like, they would come in people in like girls' ears because that wasn't sex. No, imagine being in the ears. Like I can understand,
literally could not.
Like I understand boob guys, I understand ass guys, I understand thigh guys, foot guys. They're getting on the edge.
They are literally getting on the edge.
They're getting off. the edge. Yeah,
feet is more understandable than like
ears. Yes, that's what
I don't get ears at all.
No.
Actually,
If you're into
is that
ears,
a thing? That's a thing,
dude. There gotta be. People have got to be into it. People are into everything. What do you fucking mean? Is that a thing? People are into literally everything. People are into
there can be one guy in a fucking cave who's into ears. It doesn't mean it's a thing.
Yes, it does. That literally does. It means that. People are into literally everything. So everything
get the
can
ear
be a
guy
thing.
in here. Get him in here.
You can be kink shamed for everything. You can literally be kink shamed for everything. Yes, you can.
Can't shame me.
I can. I know. I'll shame you.
You can't.
I can.
You can't do it.
Slap up in the YouTube version a picture of Mystique Sonia.
True. I'm not ashamed.
Hero 108. Awesome show. Go watch it.
First, she was my awakening.
I know you're
women.
To women or emo women?
Just both, probably.
Or blue-tongued women.
Definitely just women in general, but specifically.
Is she a woman?
Is Mystique Sonia a woman? Yeah.
Well, what's her age?
I don't fucking know.
She might be a girl. And not a woman, weirdo.
I don't know. Well, I liked her when I was a fucking 6-year-old.
Okay, do you still like her?
I don't actively look up pictures of Mystique Sonia. No, I don't actually think about Hero 108 very often.
I do.
So when we
fear my eyeballs.
Except when you were trying to figure out what the fuck it was, and I knew exactly what you were talking about.
That's awesome. This is why we did a podcast, because you knew what Hero 108 was. That's the only reason.
I knew who the original Boss Baby was.
You did.
I knew what you were talking
about. Oh, true. I forgot about that. Yeah, the original Boss Baby. I'll give you 3 seconds to think about what that is. You're never gonna guess.
The thing is I was walking over from the shop here.
Yep.
I walked in and you guys were at the table just talking about it.
Yeah.
And I sat down and I had to figure out what the fuck are these guys talking about. And Mike's like, the original Boss Baby. And he gave me a very brief description. I'm
I said a baby holding a cigarette, and he's like wah wah, kind of like
yeah. And I was like, oh, the baby from Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
And that is exactly what it was.
Yeah, it's that guy.
No, you just understand where I'm going with it.
I knew what you were talking about.
Yeah, then that's what I need. I need someone who just knows where I'm going with it.
Sometimes I don't, but I'm not an omnipotent being. I can't know everything.
You're not an eldritch horror?
I am not an eldritch horror.
That's weird. Sometimes I think you are, because I start to lose sanity when I look at you.
True. Most people do.
All right. Body paragraph 2. Oh, no. On why I fucking hate parking and cars.
Yep, parking and cars.
Oh, I hate trucks. I hate trucks in parking lots. I hate people that drive trucks. This is just not just parking. It's just trucks. Just trucks. I hate trucks.
Mason has a truck.
I don't care. Mason's truck is cool, I guess, because it's his. But
True.
No, it's actually not. I hate trucks.
What about
the only thing trucks are good for 2 things: hauling canoes, and
I think more specifically than just canoes, but okay.
Yeah, well, I don't use them for anything else but canoes. Hauling canoes and moving scams.
Moving scams?
Yeah, doing a scam that involves moving.
I don't know what the fuck. What do you mean? This moving scam?
We say, we'll move your things for you, and then we put them in the back of the truck, and then we drive them. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
They could also be used for moving as well.
Yeah, not
minus the scam part.
Sure, 3 things.
True.
Trucks are good for nothing else.
What if you needed to carry a lot of bricks?
Put them in a backpack, I guess.
A lot of bricks.
Put them on
a truck bed of bricks.
Okay, you could. Oh, specifically a truck bed of bricks.
Specifically,
I'm gonna put a truck bed of my Subaru.
The amount you need is of truck bed of bricks.
Okay, then I guess you need a fucking truck.
That's
I need a truck full of blank, and then yes, you need a truck.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
That's stupid. I could just take 2 carfuls.
You could, but
my car is so full.
That's less efficient than 1 truck.
Okay, whatever. Truck's stupid. I hate the fact that some trucks have that 3rd seat in the middle and the front. Why do you need that?
So someone can sit there?
Yeah, why don't you just sit in the back?
Because they're full.
Do you ever sit in the front seat of a truck? The middle front seat of a truck?
I never have. That was Oscar's job because I'm bigger.
Yeah, well, it sucks. It's actually the worst seat in a truck.
Probably. I've never sat there.
I hate that part of the truck. I hate people that get trucks and then they're like, I have no money! Yeah, exactly. It's because they're
we're calling out Mason.
I'm not calling out Mason.
We're calling out
Mason. I'm
just
calling out truck owners.
I'm calling out Mason.
Truck owners be like,
he just said that he's on the dash or grind right now because he has no money.
Yeah,
he just
makes sense. And he's probably driving his truck, which probably gets shitty gas mileage, and he's like, I'm actually gonna make $5 a night.
Yeah, door dashing using a truck is definitely not
stupid.
Good.
Well, door dashing itself is probably bad for money if you are trying to make it. But just trucks in general, so frustrating. So frustrating for people who own it. So frustrating for me seeing it. Jeez. Please put that away. Please put that away.
Oh, no. You
No,
can see it.
fucking I don't want to see that picture. He looks like a fucking bald baby. What is he doing?
I don't know.
Please delete that.
He said, should I post it?
No, don't post
Here,
it.
I'll put it up right now.
Yeah, okay.
I'm putting it up right now in the YouTube version.
Sounds good. It's really horrifying.
It's awesome, man.
Picture of our buddy Chad. He's looking like a bald baby. Boss
He
baby.
usually is.
Boss baby.
But he's especially looking like a bald baby here.
Don't buy a truck. Don't drive a truck. Don't park a truck like a goddamn idiot. I also hate when there's snowbanks, right? You ever seen that? You've definitely seen this.
A snowbank, yeah.
No, yeah. People buy trucks and they're like, I got to park on this snowbank. And then like 8 other trucks will park on the snowbank with them because they're like, dude, truck dudes would love to bang other truck dudes.
They would. Calling out Mason right now.
I'm not calling out Mason. I'm just saying dudes with trucks love other dudes with trucks.
They love getting it up the ass.
Yeah. They love it getting up the exhaust pipe.
True. Amen,
yeah, brother.
Amen, brother.
Amen, brother. I love my truck. All right. We'll get off of trucks. My third reason.
Wait, the whole second reason was just trucks?
Trucks and the way they park. I don't like when they... So, you've seen a truck park? They take up like 2 spots most of the time.
They're pretty big usually.
And also, there's this guy, specifically again where I work, there's a guy who fucking, his truck bed stretches like all the way into the second parking spot, and one time I had to park behind him.
Dude, you're calling out this guy.
Yeah, he fucking sucks.
Say his full name and address.
I have no idea what his name is. I've never met him. I just know that he parks like an asshole.
We'll meet him, and then next episode...
You know why he's an asshole? I know he's an asshole too because he owns a truck.
True! Calling out Mason again.
No, I'm not calling out Masons. Fuck off with Mason. I don't care. Don't buy a truck. Don't drive a truck. And the only reason you need a truck is a canoe and moving scams.
And moving.
And
if you needed to move an entire truck bed of bricks.
Okay, sure.
No.
Don't drive trucks. My third and final reason, or I have so many reasons, but I guess my third biggest
13th?
reason, my 13th reason.
Yeah, what is it?
You.
Oh.
You're definitely
No.
If I ever had to, you'd be in my note.
That's awesome. I'm glad that you told me that right now.
I'd have to put you in there. I'd be like, Ollie, doing the podcast with you really made me want to blow my fucking brains out.
Yeah. I've definitely thought about personalized notes I'd make for everybody.
That's horrible.
Yeah, I know.
Don't tell me that again. Keep that away in your little Ollie
you know
vault.
what I would say to everybody, you know?
Yeah, like, fuck you, Mike. Fuck you, Orion.
No, I think you and Orion and Mason and Andrew would probably have a group letter, and then other people would have a single letter. You'd get a group one.
That sucks.
I don't know what to say.
We get it. I feel like it would be the opposite. I feel like you'd have your... This is dark.
Yeah,
talking about your personalized suicide note. Terrible.
Yeah.
Anyway, I feel like that group of people would have the individual notes, and then you just have a blank note for every other person on the planet.
No, that group would have one because I don't know what to say to each of you individually.
I mean, you could just say cum balls to
I
Andrew.
I could just say cum balls, yeah.
Yeah, you could do that. Anyway, third and final reason. Don't fucking do that with them. Boom!
I was just breathing. Yeah. I just breathed a little too hard.
Yeah. Okay, my third and final reason why I hate parking and I hate cars and I hate people.
Mm-hmm.
People are so... I know this totally contradicts what I just said. People are so angry when they're on the road.
True, like you.
No, I'm actually angry off the road right now on the podcast.
We're on the road right now. We're driving.
Oh! Yeah, we just killed a school bus.
We killed a school bus? No.
I don't know, so many dead children. I fucking hate school buses. That's another whole topic.
Hold on.
I hate school buses.
Why?
Why do you get to... They just put up a stop sign wherever they want.
Because they have to pick up kids and make sure the kids, don't get hit.
They don't have to. What about
they don't have to make sure the kids don't get hit in the road?
You know what's better than the stop sign? The one that puts the bar out. That's literally like you cannot cross.
Yeah.
What does a stop sign do besides... I blow through stop signs all the time.
If a school bus puts out a stop sign and you blow past it into a kid, you will go to jail, actually.
Yeah, well, that's not fair. They just threw up a stop sign.
Not fair.
Stop sign's not usually
not fair!
Dude, I'm going to fucking put a stop sign on my car. I'm just going to drive around and be like, oh, I don't want the guy to go. Bam, stop sign.
You actually can't do that.
Why not? Does it say anywhere in the law?
Probably. It probably does.
It says, I personally cannot.
You cannot pull out a stop sign.
And stick it. Well, how come the bus can, huh?
They're allowed.
Yeah, why?
I don't know. They just are.
Guess our taxes is hard to work right there.
True. They're working hard. Or hardly work, am I right?
Okay, third reason. People are too angry on the road. I am angry right now, and that's why it's built up. Gotta get angry.
True, you gotta let it all out.
You gotta let it all out. But
busting.
Yeah, that's actually the sound I make when I have a great time.
Oh, okay. I'll be sure to look out for that sound.
Yeah, you won't ever hear it.
Not true. You say that now? Not true.
I'm angry on the podcast. People are fucking so angry on the road. Like, people are honking when they don't. Your horn is there to alert someone that they may be getting in an accident, or that, to move when it's a red light.
Or it can be there to go.
That is what people fucking do. They literally do that. They go. And I don't know. Like, they don't even need to. Like, somebody's just turning at a normal speed. Oh my god, dude! Fucking turn, bruh. Like, I've been in a car so many times where people just freak out like that.
Yeah.
Or
do that.
Like, we'll be like, just driving, and somebody will cut him off, and then people just like throw the bird. They're like flipping everybody off. They're like,
they pull out their guns and just start firing.
I mean, that probably happens. If you drive, oh my god, Jesus Christ, people with the fucking who just put flags on the back of their truck. Again, part of the reason I hate people with trucks, they just throw random flags. Like, oh, it's either a Confederate flag or American flag. It's like it's the Civil War of trucks.
The best part is we live in New England.
Yeah, and we still see those.
We still see.
I see Confederate flags all the time, or like flags like Biden sucks, and then with a Confederate flag, it's like, dude,
so
Biden was also voted for in the South, idiot.
I had this conversation with Dakota because he, lived in Louisiana and Texas.
Yep.
And he came up here and he was talking about, well, at least you guys don't see the Confederate flags up here.
It's like, we do.
We do, actually.
We literally do.
We literally do.
Yep.
The Hicks are still the same, actually.
Yeah, they're all the same.
If you go up north in Maine enough, it is just the South, but cold.
Yeah.
It's the same
They're
thing.
like Eskimo Hicks.
Yeah.
They wear winter
You can't
coats.
say that, actually.
Why?
I think that's...
Is Eskimo a slur?
I'm pretty sure it is, yeah.
Inuit. Is that a slur?
No, I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Inuit is not a slur. Inuit sounds way worse than Eskimo.
That's what they're called.
Okay, well, I think Inuit's more offensive.
Okay, I don't care.
I guess I'm not an Inuit, so I can't.
True.
I can't make that call.
You can't make that call.
But yeah, Eskimo.
Yeah, but no, they still be
so
flying.
So I was saying
flying
Eskimo kiss. Is
Yeah.
that slur?
I think it's a minorly offensive. Yeah.
Okay.
Most people probably won't care, but some people would.
There's such thing as a white person kiss.
In like what context? Yes, white people do kiss.
In a juxtaposition to the Eskimo kiss.
No, I don't think so. There's butterfly kisses.
What's it called when you like rub your penises together?
I don't know. I don't fucking know.
That's what kind of kiss is that?
It's a Mike and Ollie kiss.
No, it's not. That's not.
That's what we're starting that.
Nope.
We're starting that.
Nope.
When you rub your penises together, it's Mike and Ollie kiss. Spread it.
Do not.
Spread that around.
So
Spread that around.
Do not.
That's what it's called now.
Don't be so angry while driving, everybody.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
You'll get in a lot less accidents if you just chill out.
Yeah, I know. I've been really losing my cool lately.
True. Yeah, you're so scary behind the wheel.
True. Literally true.
Have you ever been behind the wheel?
Yeah, I've driven.
You have?
Yeah.
Why?
Almost every time I burst out into tears.
Why?
I get really anxious.
Is it because people are yelling at you?
Partly, but partly because I just.
Who was yelling at you? Do you need to get it out?
My dad.
Well, he wasn't. You should drive with a better person.
True. My dad was not a good person to try and drive with.
Yeah. You should learn from someone better. Yeah. Like Big John.
Yeah, there was like one thing where he wouldn't give me he wouldn't tell me like letter by letter what I was supposed to do.
So you freaked out?
So I would just do stuff like not entirely correctly.
Sounds like autism.
Like if he says, "Okay, you got to go right here," and there's like a specific way in which you need to turn right, I wouldn't do it. I would just go. Burp.
So like,
I don't know.
Are you like you're listening to the Siri and it says turn right now, and you just turn and there's a building there?
Yes,
like that?
Yeah, it would be something like that.
Like you can't just like use your brain for 2 seconds and be like, oh, I actually can't turn here because there's a fucking building there.
Yeah,
that's stupid.
Well, sorry.
Don't be so stupid. What the fuck do you mean? You just like would randomly turn?
No.
Okay, then
I can't think of a specific example because I haven't done it in.
But were you angry while driving?
No, I was more scared and sad.
Why were you sad?
I'm usually sad, but it was
while driving?
But it was especially there when driving.
Just because you're getting yelled at?
I was worried.
What were you worried for?
I've been crashing.
Just don't crash.
Impossible.
It's so easy. Just stay on the left side of the right side of the line. I'm not
stay
British.
On the left side
I'm not British. Do not stay on the left side of the line. I was also not British. No. Jesus Christ, that's horrible.
Just listen to Mr. Pickles over and over again.
Yeah, true.
And you can really figure it out.
We're the good guys, right?
No.
Mr. Pickles was not the good guy.
True.
Yeah.
Mr. Pickles was later found at the Nuremberg trials.
True. Literally a Nazi. Recap
on the box rolls?
No. Oh. Recap on the driving. Do not fucking be so angry while you drive. don't drive a truck. And if you get in your car and you're in a parking spot that is in a parking lot that is important for people to park there, just fucking leave. Doesn't matter what you're doing. You should just leave. If you need to send a text, you should have done it before you left the fucking building. If you need to close on a house, maybe set up a better time to do that instead of the minute you get out of work.
True.
If you need to call your grandma and tell her you have to hear her last words over the phone, then
find a better time to do it.
Exactly.
Say, Grandma, I gotta put you on hold. I'm getting in my car and Mike is freaking out.
Exactly, dude. I would move if my grandmother was like, I'm dying. This is my last and final. I say, hold on, Graham. Hold on. I gotta pull out. I'm backing out. Also, people who feel the need to have to back in because it's safer, not safer. It's literally not safer because. When you're backing in, I think you're leaving because you're going so slow backing in that I'm going to fucking plow through you and kill you.
Thank God.
With my car, yeah.
I'll keep that in mind.
All right. I'll wrap it up with cars. What do you got? What's your mystery topic?
They're not very good, actually. Fuck you. And I didn't think of anything better.
I fucking hate you.
I didn't think of anything better.
I knew you were going to do this. I knew you were just saying I have a mystery topic. Because
I do, but I don't
nothing.
Like I do not.
Just say
like
something.
Ben?
It's got to be good, though.
It's got to be good? Hold on.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, true. I've been going through a lot of depressive episodes lately.
I don't want to do this. Fucking pick a good topic.
Oh, okay.
Pick something that is fun to talk about. I don't want to talk about your depressive episodes.
I only have 3 shirts. I own 3.
I give you an entire week to come up with shit, and you just
And I don't.
My depressive episodes, my suicide attempts, my enemies that only Mike is going to talk about.
Those are actually the only
and
things.
Me having 3 shirts.
Well, the thing is, Mike, in a week I don't do anything.
I know you have a whole week to come up with something.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't do anything.
You don't have to do anything to come up with something.
I have nothing to talk about.
Yeah, that's not true. You're on a podcast. You have obviously things to talk about.
The things I have to talk about, you don't want to talk about.
I don't want to talk about your problems. I'm not your therapist.
Why?
Fucking.
You don't have to therapist.
We're talking about funny shit. I'm not trying to talk about you taking too many pills.
I've done that many times.
Yeah, I know. So
base?
It's not base. It's
base
cringe.
As hell.
It's cringe.
What about we could talk about that guy?
Which one?
You know the one?
Fuck you. Fuck you.
You know that one that we talk about?
You fucking suck. You actually fucking suck.
Okay. Here, we'll pull back the one we were going to do last week, but it didn't. The many times I've gotten in trouble at school.
Okay.
So there's some pretty good stories.
That one is better. I'm okay with talking about that. Do I want to talk about Ollie's shenanigans in high school or the many times he's tried to kill himself?
I think they're entertaining.
I don't like listening to that.
Why?
Because it's cringe.
So?
It's like sob storying.
No, they're funny.
It's not funny.
Some of them are funny.
Nope.
Sometimes.
Nope. Not funny.
Some of them are not funny. Like the time I would stand on a train track waiting for a train to come.
Yeah, it's not funny. It's not funny.
I got off.
It's
the
just sad.
Train track
it's depressing.
He scared me because he kept honking because he didn't want to hit
Comedy podcast, not cringe, unfunny podcast.
Not true. It is definitely cringe.
Yeah, but it is and unfunny.
No, I wouldn't go that far. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't say that. So,
all right.
Throughout, I think 5th grade was probably the time when I started getting in trouble at school.
Okay.
And this is so I had to do throughout the years of schooling. I had to do multiple mental evaluations to go back to school.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually.
And
talking to you is kind of like trying to talk. Like you're just probably like 3 steps away from being crazy.
No, I am literally like.
Oh no, you're mentally, but you're
insane,
not.
Yeah.
You're not insane yet.
Mentally insane.
You're not insane yet.
Yeah.
You're close though.
True.
There's some days you probably are.
True.
But like I'm saying like on a day-to-day, on like an everyday basis, you're probably like 2 steps away from being like literally insane. Like the guy in the parking lot going, ah! Like you're like
that guy is there all the time.
I know, he's always there.
He's always around.
I know you're
walking around.
Do you think he's you from the future?
He's me from the future. He's looking for me.
Yeah, no. You're like 2 steps away from that. Like you're one mental breakdown and 1 suicide attempt away from that guy.
True. I do have like bipolar disorder, so that doesn't help a lot.
Yeah, but
that's where a lot of the things I got in trouble with school is because I would go through manic episodes and not realize that I was having a manic episode.
Yeah, that's most people with bipolar disorder.
Both my parents are bipolar.
Right, so they're like the.
They didn't give me a warning. You know,
it's like when you take 2 like colors that don't mix and then you mix them. And you go, oh, this is a great color, even though it's fucking gack. You know what gack is?
You just call me gack.
You are. Yeah, I did.
You just call me gack.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's like where'd you link up? The mental hospital? You guys were both wearing the sticky socks, and you're like, holy shit, you're hot.
Those socks are awesome. Yeah. You're not allowed to do that at the mental hospital. They get mad at you.
No, they walk at the door. Bam, dumpster right there. What? You were conceived in the dumpster. That's what I'm saying.
True.
Yeah.
So we'll get to the mental hospital later.
Yeah. Okay.
But 5th grade, there was little stuff. I poked a hole in the bus seat, and I was a little shithead.
I mean, everyone kind of with pencil.
Yeah, with a pencil. So the bus driver told me, "Why'd you do that?" And I didn't just say because I wanted to. I said the magical pixie fairies told me to do it.
Jesus fucking Christ!
And that's where it all really started. That was a big issue.
And that's where it all started.
That did start there.
That's horrible.
Next year,
I did not do that. I did stab holes in the bus seat. When somebody said why, I said, "Oh, an accident, like a normal human."
I would say, yeah, the magical pixie fairies. They told me.
Okay.
They told me to do that.
What did they actually, or were you just making that up?
I was making that up.
But
that was a lot.
Was it an attention thing, or was it like, oh, I think this is funny?
I just told it to the bus driver.
Just because it's about it straight from your brain.
Just because fuck that. I'm calling out Miss Ellen right now. Fuck Miss Ellen. All my homies hate Miss Ellen.
All childhood bus drivers suck. They're like people who take bus driving jobs like are the angriest people on the entire planet.
When I poked that hole in that bus seat, she made me sit up in the front with Heather. I'm calling out Heather. Fuck Heather. All my homies hate Heather.
That's a real thing though.
Heather? Yeah.
Well, Heather, right? But I'm mostly talking about that. I actually can't think. I had like 3 bus drivers growing up, and all 3 of them were horrible, like terrible. Why do people who hate children take bus driving jobs?
They can't do anything else.
They're fucking masochists. They can do other things.
What are they gonna do? Roll around?
Dude.
True.
Every bus driver is also fat as shit too. So
they're usually very big.
True. Is there such thing as a skinny?
Oh my
bus
god,
driver?
there was. So this was probably freshman year. We had a bus driver, and he was a new bus driver because the other one retired. Mm-hmm. And our bus started calling him Cupcake.
Holy shit!
And the bus, like people on this bus, relentlessly bullied this man until he switched buses.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
And then I think the nickname carried over, and then that bus started calling him Cupcake too.
Jesus Christ.
And honestly, I feel bad for Cupcake.
I
don't know his name.
The only bus driver I ever liked was like the after-school bus driver.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were normal for some reason. Because
I was on that bus.
The people who were after-school bus drivers were people who had like a normal job, and then like they got out of work and then became like 2-hour bus drivers to make some extra cash. They were normal. The people who were like, I'm working my 9 to 5 as a bus driver, insane, fat, and also horribly mean.
Dude, the after-school bus just remind me of. So in elementary school, there wasn't the after-school bus, but my dad would leave me at school sometimes. He would like forget that I'm there or go to bed.
Yeah. Okay. Like I said, bad color crayon.
So there was one time I just had to hang out with the band teacher for like literally a couple of hours.
That's awesome.
It was kind of epic, but I also crying because my dad left me there. And he was kind of like, I gotta go.
Yeah. Sorry, kid.
Sorry, kid. I mean, I can't leave.
I have
a
family.
But also, I think one time he drove me home.
That
sucks. Yeah. But my dad worked 3rd shift, so he was sleeping, and then my brother wouldn't wake him up.
Your brother sounds like a cunt.
He is.
Yeah.
He's fine. He's okay.
Yeah, I know him.
There was one time he was playing Minecraft, and
he just said, "Oh,
he was
it's
playing
audio cock."
He was playing Minecraft. My dad had to come and get me from school, and he didn't wake up my dad, so I was just at school. And he was after like
walk. Honestly, your house is not that far from. Oh,
it wasn't that house.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It would have been a different house, and I was in 5th grade.
Walk.
I didn't know where it was.
Maybe you wouldn't be fat.
True.
Home.
True.
It all started there. Once you.
So 5th grade, there was the magical pixie fairies.
Yeah.
Then 6th grade, shit got real.
Shit hit the fan. Yeah. 6th grade. Yep.
That was so.
Your balls dropped.
The Berwick district has multiple schools.
Yep.
So there was like the 4th and 5th grade school, and then there's the 6th and 7th grade school.
Yep.
So I was in the middle one.
Yep.
And I stabbed a kid with a pencil.
Oh my God. Yeah, you would.
Not because of hatred or any malice whatsoever. It's because someone just told me to, and I was like, okay.
And you're a drone and a sheep.
I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. And I walked up, bonk, punctured him, walked away, didn't care. Yeah.
Did you get suspended?
Oh, I got suspended for the rest of the year.
The whole year?
The whole year.
Where'd you fucking stab him? The neck?
His hand. Punctured.
Did it go through?
Went through. Started bleeding.
Did he freak out?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. I stabbed him and then walked away. I stabbed him.
That's around. Fucking insane.
I stabbed him.
That's insane person activities.
I didn't stab him and like inspect it. I stabbed him, turned around, left.
That's insane person activities.
So I don't know how he reacted. I don't care. I don't like that person. I don't care about him that much. But
it just happened.
I just stabbed him.
Okay. Did he avoid you for the rest of like all of school?
No.
Oh. You
I
guys
mean,
were just
we didn't
homies?
interact. Maybe he did. No, we're not homies. I don't like him.
Okay.
But maybe he didn't. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if he avoided me specifically. I never talked to him.
And that was it with a pencil?
Yeah.
So you seem like a pencil like arsonist.
Yeah, true. That would be true.
Is there more pencil stuff?
No.
Okay.
This is the first time I had to do a mental evaluation to come back. And they had to make sure I wasn't like a psychopath going to kill people.
How did you pass that?
I don't know. And this motherfucker, so like when I graduated, they gave me my file.
Your file?
Yeah, like all my shit.
Yeah.
And in it had the mental evaluation. And the dude was like, Oliver does not see the world through normal eyes. He believes in things like magical pixie fairies. And I'm like, this motherfucker. I specifically told his ass that I don't believe in them. I just said that. I told this motherfucker, he wasn't listening to me. I said, I told the bus driver I poked a hole in the bus seat because of the magical pixie fairies. I don't believe in them.
Maybe
motherfucker.
Maybe he just thought you knew that, that was the right thing to say.
He realized it in the second mental evaluation because they sent me to the same fucking dude.
And he was just like, hello, Oliver.
He's like, oh, this guy's just depressed.
Yeah. What are some questions he asked you?
I don't remember. I literally... So
how do you see the world?
Through the eyes of a fucking crazy person, I guess.
I guess so. Like I said, you're like 2 steps away. Especially
when I was younger, and anytime I would get in trouble or there was any kind of confrontation at all, I wouldn't react. I would actually just like enter like a shutdown mode. I would stare at the floor and then no longer say any words.
Yeah, I mean that's not that normal. I mean some little kids do that, but like how old were you when you did that?
So I would do that all the time.
Like, do you still do that?
Not anymore.
Like,
but
when was the last time you did it?
I don't know. Probably freshman year.
Yeah, see, like that's a thing like 4-year-olds and 5-year-olds do, like when they get in trouble.
Okay, well, go fuck yourself.
Well, so I'm just telling you that's probably why that when you say I'm not normal.
I didn't say that.
Well, I'm saying it. You're not normal.
Oh, okay.
Someone talking to you and saying something, and you just go, and you stare at the fucking floor.
I stared at the floor and wouldn't say anything. I would not respond
Shutting
in any
down,
way, shape, or form.
Not a normal human reaction.
I would not.
Unless except for children who are like heavily abused or really mentally ill. Which one are you?
So in 7th grade, 7th grade was a light year. This year, I moved in with my grandma halfway through the year.
Okay, so good things?
Oh, shit, hold on. Never mind. I forgot about this completely. So first thing,
not good things.
I was still going to the same school district.
Yep.
I think it was FACS class. I hated that class.
Yeah, okay.
We had to write like an ad for being a babysitter. And I wrote it fucking like a menace.
Oh my god!
I wrote it about how I'm going to kill babies and murder babies,
Christ.
and it was like
for comedy.
Yes.
Okay.
For what do you mean? Yes, because I actually want to kill babies.
You're insane. What do you mean? Yes, I stabbed a kid with a pencil because someone said go stab a kid with a pencil. Yeah, exactly.
So that got me suspended for 2 days, I think.
Okay.
But I still got a B- on the assignment.
That's good.
Yeah.
Your teacher was like ingenuitive.
I was like, wow, this was written really well.
Was it written well?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what she said.
Do you still write things like that?
Yeah, all the time. I write how I'm going to murder babies all the time, yeah.
Well, I don't know. I think you could probably make
it's in my suicide note that I wrote to you.
Jesus Christ.
It's about how I'm going to kill babies.
In the afterlife?
Yeah.
Yeah, in Super Hell?
Yeah, Super Hell.
Okay.
And then halfway through 7th grade, I moved in with my grandma, right?
Yep. Good things?
No.
Oh.
Living with her was fine. I just was... I didn't care about the school or anything. Plus, everyone there was stupid. And
did you move to a different school?
Different school.
Oh, scary. So you're the new kid, and you're also the crazy new kid.
Crazy new kid. Also, I didn't do homework once, and I think I got honors.
That's kind of based.
I didn't do anything.
I mean, the public school system is stupid.
It was a fucking terrible school. Those people were stupid.
Yeah.
But I did, in gym class, there was an archery unit, and I was like...
Oh my god, no. What the fuck did you do?
So there was a set of bleachers, and back on it was a Gatorade bottle, and I was like, I'm going to hit that.
So not a person.
I shot. Completely missed, hit dead center in the clock, smashed.
What?
Glass everywhere.
How do you miss that bad? The clock's like on the wall.
I know, the clock was on the wall.
The Gatorade bottle wasn't on the wall?
No, it was next to it, though. It was next to the wall. It was actually a really awesome shot if I was aiming for the center of the clock. Because there's like the cage around the clock, too. Oh, and I went right through the center of it, smashed the clock, glass everywhere, and I was like, oop. Oop. Yikes.
Is this where the second mental evaluation comes in?
No.
Oh.
They didn't. Honestly, I did not get in trouble in any way, shape, or form.
What?
Did
you go to a school for like crazy villains?
No, it's just
They're like, haha, he's doing great.
A regular public school in New Hampshire, so I guess so.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And I think I told like the vice principal I was going to fight him at some point in time,
And he was like, "This guy's gonna go."
I also didn't get in trouble for that.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
I didn't get in trouble. I did a lot of shit in that school. Most of it I don't remember. But that school was fucking crazy. I never got suspended. They would send you to like ISS basically.
Yep.
And you'd have to sit there for like an hour. That's about it. And I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'll read the Guinness World.
I can literally blow up a clock with a bow.
Like I think they find they said my grandma had to pay for it. I think it was it. I didn't get in trouble at all.
Oh yeah, that's it.
That's
probably was pretty expensive. Probably wasn't cheap.
Yeah, but the thing is, there was no other consequence.
I mean, fair.
There was no other kind of consequence at all. They weren't even that mad.
Honestly, I think a monetary consequence is worse. A monetary consequence for your family.
No, usually they would do both. They would like say you have to pay for it and your kid is suspended.
Did you have to pay for like hurting the kid when you stabbed him with a pencil?
That was awesome.
Okay.
8th grade.
Yep. You moved back out?
I moved back into Noble.
Okay.
Boom, back.
Yep.
Boys are back in town. I'm here. And at some point in time, there was a group of people I'd hang around, and we weren't all that close entirely, but I'd hang around them. And there was, I've shown you his pictures, Dominic.
Yeah.
He fucking looks so ugly.
Yeah,
One of the
I've seen
ugliest people on the earth. Unfortunate he's that ugly.
Yeah, I've seen him.
He would hang around us, and we did not like him. We would relentlessly bully him. Me especially.
Yeah.
Because it's funny, and I don't like him.
True. You're kind of bully proof too.
I'm bully proof because I don't care that much. There's very few things.
Or you care so much and it all goes down in this little pocket inside of your soul.
No, not really. I mean,
that's good.
There's a few things some things will get to me.
Yeah.
But most things don't.
Okay.
But I called this guy a Mexican gremlin the whole school year.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Called him a Mexican gremlin. He's not Mexican.
Or a gremlin.
No, he is a gremlin. Have you seen that man? Holy shit, he's a gremlin. He's not Mexican though. I was
still bullying him. Even you don't even talk to him anymore. He's still bullying him.
Oh, he's so ugly. He is one of the ugliest people I've ever seen. And that's saying something. Because I've seen some ugly motherfuckers.
He looks like he has a bunch of bugs. Like his eyes and his eyebrows and his nose and mouth look like bugs. Like
honestly,
like
I think if a man was made out of bugs, would look better than him.
Probably. That's probably true.
So I relentless.
Made out of bugs, but.
Out of bugs. A person made out of bugs would be more attractive. I would rather have sex with a man made out of bugs than Dominic.
I mean, fair. That is fair. He's pretty rough looking.
And he has the personality to back it up.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. He's horrible.
I don't like.
Like I'm not
black people are not inferior.
Normally, I don't like
lives.
you like just roasting like nameless person, but like it's
fair.
very justified.
He had a YouTube channel that we found at some point in time.
I don't remember.
And he would post videos like this one's gone. But black people are not in fear for their lives every time they go out the door. And that is a hilarious thumbnail picture. Like I think
it's funny. Yeah.
It's so funny.
It's just like
the video is even funnier.
If that was like satirical, it would be funny.
It's
the problem is it's not.
It's not.
It's just
he's being genuine.
Yeah.
So I called him Mexican gremlin the whole year, relentlessly bully him. At the end of the year, I was just like, I think I took his laptop case and I kept throwing it at him during band class. Just kept throwing it at him.
Did he have a laptop in there?
No. I just threw the case at him. And then I got yelled at for that, and I got suspended for like the rest of the year, and it was only like a week.
For
left.
throwing a laptop case?
It was only like a week left, I think.
Oh, okay.
And then the best part is like in the school year there was a bunch of like awards and stuff for doing well academically. And
you got some.
I got a bunch of them actually.
Oh,
I got a bunch of them, and I wasn't there for any of them. So they would call out my name and it's like, he's not fucking here.
That's so funny.
They'd call out another one. He's still not fucking here. Yeah. He's suspended for being a dickhead. Freshman year is when shit gets real.
Yeah.
This is the reason that you didn't like me for a while. Actually.
Yeah, I didn't like you. I did not like you. The only thing I'd heard about you is what you're about to mention, I'm pretty sure.
Well, there's one thing before that. So
okay.
on another bus incident.
Jesus Christ. They should have stopped letting you take public
they
transport.
Did.
Yeah.
They did actually.
Yeah. They should have after the first time.
Yeah, they didn't do it then. But this fucking kid, I hated him so much. And eventually I was a freshman. I think he was in 7th grade at the time.
Jesus
and
Christ,
I said,
you're bullying a 7th grader?
No, he's just being a dickhead. And
he's a 7th grader.
So he's being a dickhead. And at some point I said, I'm going to butt fuck you. I told him I'm going to bend you over and butt fuck you.
Jesus Christ,
and I think say that. I did say that, actually. I actually did say that to a 7th grader. I said, I'm going to butt fuck you. And I think I also said, I like it better when they squirm. I think that's what I said. I think I said that to him.
That sounds insane. That sounds fucking insane. You hear yourself talking, you sound fucking insane.
I know. but I said that to him.
Okay, yes, okay. So
I got suspended for a week or
you've
two.
sexually abused a 7th grader.
Based?
Not based. It's not fucking based. Sexually abusing a 7th grader is not based. Nope.
Make sure the window's closed.
Continue.
I got suspended for like a week or two. And
Only a week or two for sexually abusing a 7th grader?
Yeah. And
was
I think...
was it called sexual abuse or was it called
no, they didn't
sexual
call
assault?
it. It was called being awesome.
They did not call it that.
They said, well, Oliver, you're being too awesome today.
That guy, Oliver, is so based, he would butt fuck a 7th grader.
I didn't butt fuck. I didn't do it.
Oh, obviously you didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
We would not be talking if you
really,
did that.
Really, if I butt fucked a 7th grader, we wouldn't be talking right now?
Yeah, I don't have any friends that have done that.
Really?
You would not
Debatable.
be the first.
What was I thinking about?
Butt fucking.
Yeah,
7th grader.
And this
weeks.
has come up when we've played a few party games. Like I almost had the restraining order against me from that guy. I don't think it actually went through.
Like from his parents or from him?
I don't know.
Was his parents not happy?
I don't know. I didn't talk to them.
How did his parent? Did he tell his parents?
Probably.
Did he tell the school?
Probably.
Is that why you got in trouble?
I don't fucking know.
It wasn't like
I didn't ask him.
Someone
I didn't
around.
Say, hey, who'd you fucking tell?
Oh,
snitches get stitches, bitch. I didn't walk up to him and say that.
Yeah, give him a shakedown.
Yeah. But then later this year, the big event happened.
Yeah. This year, as in freshman year.
Freshman year.
Not
not
this year.
I did not do this year. And this is through a time of severe mental illness.
Before the meds.
No meds at this point in
also,
time.
like 5 years ago.
Also, like 5 years ago.
Yep. Different man.
Very
Different boy.
much so.
I would
very
not call you
so.
a man yet. The only thing man about you is your back.
I put on my PlayStation bio. My PlayStation bio. I said, "Be prepared for April 2nd."
Yeah, I remember this.
Yeah,
you did. I actually didn't know it was on your PlayStation.
It was on my PlayStation bio.
So what I had heard about it, I'll give you a little bit from my take of what
new lore.
When I had heard about this, right? Just a background. Our school also had like a bomb threat 2 years before this, like a real bomb threat.
Yeah, there was a bunch of them.
I had to like walk.
Andrew's brother did one of them.
The guy on my bus, I ended up driving him, and he talked to me about Andrew Yang. I'll tell this story another day.
Okay.
Crazy fucking New Year's Eve driving a guy in a snowstorm story. But
I remember.
He's the guy who did the bomb threat,
Okay.
the original one that made us all like walk to the other school.
Yeah.
And so when I hear, through the rumor mill, I hear, yeah, this freshman said he was going to kill everybody with a gun on April 2nd on Facebook.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
I'm not saying like Facebook has any more power than PlayStation bio, but it does.
The thing is, what I said got blown out of proportion by a lot.
Yeah.
And the main reason I got in trouble is because there was another kid who, in my grade, who planned on actually coming. He had a list of people he wanted to kill.
That's actually awesome.
Yeah, he was
school
going
shooting's not awesome, but like making a list of everyone you hate, awesome.
He was checking it twice, and he was going to find out who was naughty or nice.
Yeah, he was going to. Yeah, they were. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, so he was actually going to do it.
We should claymation that.
We should what?
Like the claymation animation school shooting.
True. Yeah, we'll get right on that. Actually,
get the producers.
Get him in here. We'll get right on that one. Yeah, but so I got lumped in with him, and I got expelled.
Yep.
Out. The thing is, I think I was gone for the rest of that year, but the school didn't really. The school kind of. So the administration at the school sucked so bad. They were terrible at everything they did. And so I was able to get back into the school. I had to have like a meeting with the school board, and I got back in.
I mean,
they didn't really have.
It's kind of unjust of you getting kicked out.
That's why I was able to get back in.
Yeah.
If it was just, I would not have been going back to that school. Actually,
like the thing saying, "Be prepared for April 2nd," pretty ominous. However, does it mean you're going to kill people?
The reason I didn't say April 1st is because that's too obvious of a joke.
Oh, it's literally an April Fool's joke. Is that the joke?
Yes.
Were you joking about being a school shooter though?
Yeah.
Okay, so you still had the intentions of being awful.
I wasn't going to shoot up the school.
Yeah, but I
wasn't going to come in April 1st and blow everybody up.
Oh, but this was like probably 2 or 3 years after like fucking Sandy Hook and shit like that, and things that actually happened.
Probably a while after Sandy Hook.
Sandy Hook happened when I was in 8th grade, and I remember the thing.
Sandy Hook,
or 7th grade maybe. I don't know. 2016. It's not like 9/11. It doesn't have a year. 9/11, I get.
You get it? You
9/11, 2001. Yep. Sandy Hook, don't know. Happened. Kids died.
True.
Sucks.
No good.
It was like the first school shooting where like little kids died though.
Yeah.
So they were all like really pissed off about it. But now there's been so many.
Justifiably so.
Yeah, but now there's been a lot of ones where the little kids die.
And now I don't even care.
Well,
anymore.
they don't care as much about Sandy Hook as they did. Now they're just like, oh, it's another.
Now
one.
it's just every day. It's just kind of an occurrence. That
True.
It's like whatever. It's like what is it? Fucking Tuesday? Who cares?
Yeah, whatever.
You know they got the fucking. They're putting in like safety bunkers in schools. And,
True.
I think Texas was talking about paying teachers to have guns.
True. Maybe just
to defend
maybe
the kids.
Well, the problem is
no good.
The backpack system at school is just so bad. That's why homework has caused school shootings. You wouldn't have to take work home if you had a backpack.
Backpacks that are the issue.
They definitely are. You could easily
guns are the issue.
No, because the reason why they don't
don't kill people.
Backpacks conceal guns, which kill people.
Yeah.
Like what I'm saying is, if there was no backpacks, that's why they don't have that.
Yeah,
like,
they would just walk in with the gun.
Well, that's why they don't have like metal detectors and shit. Like, well, maybe they do at some schools now.
They do.
But they don't have like people like
you live in the
specifically
middle of
watching you come in to see if you have like a gun on you because you have a backpack. They're not gonna check every single kid's backpack.
No.
But they could see if you're carrying a fucking rifle inside.
Yeah, they checked somebody's backpack and it had a dildo in it, I think, and he got in trouble for that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think that happened.
Maybe don't bring a dildo to... Do you think he was just sitting in math class with it up his ass and he's like...
he was in a chess tournament or something.
So chess players would do that. Oh.
They literally would.
You're literally making a joke
I'm literally making a joke right now.
Well,
yeah.
I'm not. I'm thinking about a guy. I'm thinking about a kid.
Huh? Okay. So
after that.
I got expelled for the rest of the year.
Yep.
That was no good.
Sophomore year.
So after this point, there wasn't anything.
That's good.
There was just there's a lot of I didn't get expelled or suspended or anything. There was just a lot of kind of moments.
Yeah.
There was one time I got called down to the dean's office because I had searched on the Chromebook like people made into furniture, and I kept searching like human furniture, people made into furniture,
and they were watching your search.
Yes, people skinned alive into furniture.
Were you like on the registry for the school?
Oh, 100%.
Were they just like watching you?
April 2nd had the lowest attendance rate of the year.
That was awesome. Yeah. I didn't go. I said, Mom, somebody's gonna shoot up the school on April 2nd. She goes, what? I'm like, yeah, I saw it on Facebook that somebody's gonna kill people on April 2nd, so I'm not gonna go.
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah.
That's why
best April Fool's joke ever.
yeah. Fucked shit up.
Sophomore year for me, I actually was my angriest year of all of high school. I punched a brick wall. So I got really sad about something or other. I don't remember the details. I remember walking out though, like rage-filled eyes. And back then, I've always had like semi anger issues, not with like
me too,
but usually just with myself. They're not usually with other people. There was a year or so where it was with other people.
I never really show my anger in front of people, but when I'm alone I definitely have severe anger issues.
I've worked a lot on
me too.
Not having those issues, and like recently even like I know this sounds pretty cringe, but like I get very competitive, and like when I don't get any like results from being competitive, that's like the part that makes me the most angry. And so that's why I stopped playing like competitive card games for a while and stuff, just because like I wasn't mad at the people I was playing with, but it came off like that because like of just the way I am when I'm angry.
Yeah, I know Orion didn't like playing Magic with you a little bit for a while,
and that's fair. I wouldn't have wanted to either, but the thing is like that's why I took a lot of time off to not play and stuff. And it's like I was also going through like college is so much more stressful than real life. Like it's actually so much easier. I mean, for some people. Like some people, college is awesome, and then they get out and their life sucks. I mean, college was like not awesome for me, but it also like my life doesn't suck now. But for some people, it's like whatever. Like for some people, you go to college and like life is great, and you get out and like life sucks. Or some people go to college and every day is stress and depression and sadness, and you're like, Jesus Christ, when will this end? That was like me for like 2 years in college.
That's me right now.
And I don't know. I got a lot. I feel like I'm a lot better right now. Like I feel like I would agree. I don't.
From what I've noticed, but
I
don't notice that much.
For the most part, I just try not to. I don't know. The thing is, I used to get angry about specifically like feeling not good enough for like the things I was doing, but then I realized it really doesn't matter. And if the thing is, I hate doing that though. I hate like, I'm not gonna get angry because I don't care, because then I don't like try and I don't have any passion when I play or whatever, or when I do anything. Like if I'm not like caring, then I'm gonna just not do as well as I could. Problem is, there's a fine line of caring too much, and I think I've gotten a lot better at finding where that is about most things. But
yeah, I definitely have an issue where I don't care about very many things, even the things
you probably
like
could be really good at some things, but
I love writing and working on like writing short stories and stuff, but I don't do it because I lose interest very quickly, like instantly, almost instantly.
No, I get that.
Like sometimes I'll be, I like to write D&D campaigns because for whatever reason, that's the thing that my attention can stay on for the longest.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, sometimes I'm just like, oh, I want to do that, but then instead of doing that, I'm not moving at all.
Yeah, well, a lot of people do that. It's also hard to. It's hard to be motivated sometimes when it feels like you're not gonna do anything.
Yeah,
but
I am definitely both a perfectionist and very lazy at the same time, which is not a good combination.
Yeah, it's actually the worst combo.
Yeah, because if I don't do something, I don't want to do something unless I'm doing it perfect. But I don't want to do things actually, so I just won't do it.
Yep. So you're just lazy.
I just don't do anything.
Yeah. So because
I won't even half-ass it. I just won't do it.
Yeah, I mean fair, but anyway, after freshman year, things were just better.
After that, I didn't get in trouble all that much. I don't think I got in trouble.
It was COVID your senior year too. So
COVID started like the end of my junior year, the entirety of my senior year.
So you just really didn't have any.
Sophomore year was definitely the best year of like existing because that's when I started hanging out with Andrew and Orion, Mason.
Mm-hmm.
Later, you.
Yeah.
And that was awesome because that was like an actual friend group of people.
Yep. That's fair.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah.
Andrew and I were in like all the classes together, so we would do shit. I also still severe mental issues there. I would like there was a time I'd just eat like highlighters and glue and like tin cans in class.
What?
Yeah. So there's one time
glass
like in class. Oh, not glass, like tin cans.
I thought you said glass.
No, I wouldn't eat glass.
Okay.
Eat glass.
I mean, tin cans still?
Yeah, I would take a big chunk of it, like fucked up.
Like an aluminum can?
Yeah, like a can. I fucking bit the shit out of it.
You're fucking so stupid.
History class, I took the can, took a chunk out of it, chewed it up, swallowed it. It fucked the shit out of my mouth and probably my body.
You are so upsetting. You're actually the most upsetting. You ate a fucking can?
Yeah, in history class, yeah.
As a joke, or?
I don't know. It was just an impulse. I looked at it and it's something I wanted to do, and it's something I did.
That's so frustrating.
Yeah, in between freshman year and sophomore year, I went to the mental hospital for the first time. This one time was willingly. Yep. I was like, okay, I should go there, and I went there. The place fucking sucked. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's why
mental hospitals no good.
It's actually terrible. People who need to go to a real mental hospital. Well, the thing is, the real mental hospital is fucked up. It's like an asylum.
No, that's where I went. It's like an asylum. They don't really do asylums that much anymore. Like they still do, but they're not as bad as they were. They're still not good.
Right, but the thing is, people who need actual help and go, they don't want to go there because it's terrifying.
They're all terrifying. Yeah, no, they suck.
Like I remember like people are like, don't tell that I'm suicidal because then I'll have to go to the mental hospital.
Yeah, no,
and that's worse than living.
That's definitely a thing that I fear I have still.
Like that's horrible. That just shows something bad about the system, though. Like
the first time I went, it sucked terribly, and then the second time when I tried to kill myself by taking a bunch of pills, and they said you have to go, I actually was freaking out.
Yeah, no, it's terrifying.
I was freaking out.
I mean, I don't want to go there, but I won't go there.
First time I went willingly, I'll never go willingly ever again. No,
yeah,
it's not like the absolute worst.
Like when people try to take you to Arby's.
Yeah, it's just like dude, the mental hospital is just like Arby's.
True.
The first time you go willingly, but every other time you're fucking kicking and screaming all the way there.
No, I don't want Arby's.
All they have is the curly fries and the shake.
They have nothing.
Curly fries are all right.
Don't give them things.
Okay, that's true. I fucking hate every like sandwich they have.
No,
they're terrible.
I would never go.
The curly fries are all right.
I would never go.
And they have like this orange cream shake.
The only way I would ever go to Arby's is if I'm if I have a ski mask on. I'm going in there and I'm saying, put all the money in the bag! That's the only reason I'm going to Arby's.
True.
To rob them.
Fair.
Of all their money.
When are you planning to do that, April 2nd?
Never.
Oh, okay.
But if I did...
Put it on the calendars for April 2nd.
Because I'm planning to never go to Arby's, but if I do go to Arby's, I'm robbing.
I mean, they have the meats.
They also probably have money.
Arby's?
Actually, maybe not, because people have to go there.
Who the fuck goes to Arby's?
Yeah, I don't know. Not me.
I know maybe one person that likes Arby's.
Who?
I think it's Sarah. I think Sarah likes
Lynn
Arby's.
Bassett.
Done for.
Done for.
She's done for.
Literally head on a pike.
Head on a pike. Sarah, count your fucking days.
Count your days, bro.
You're done for.
Well, we're wrapping. We're getting close to time.
How long are we at?
We're at an hour and 7 minutes.
Okay.
But I'm gonna have to cut a lot of the that conversation about the really boring part.
Don't cut that much.
I'm gonna cut it out.
No, that's fucking cringe. You're cringe.
I'm gonna cut this part out too.
No, don't cut. No! This is my favorite part.
Well, I had fun talking to you, Ollie.
Yeah, true.
Even though part of it kind of got sad.
No, it's
But
awesome.
that's okay. It's growth, you know?
I love growing. I'm constantly growing.
You are. You're massive.
Yeah, I fucking hate. So I hate seeing old pictures of myself because...
Dude, I actually... Me too, but continue.
Because every single time...
Every motherfucker.
First thing any motherfucker...
Why was Ollie so small?
Wow, you were so small in this
First of
picture.
all,
I was
just
like,
to
yeah,
make
okay.
you feel better,
I'll
you
go
weren't
fuck
that
myself.
small.
True, I was...
Just to make you feel better.
True.
You weren't that small, and you're still fucking fat.
True, I've been fat my entire life.
Yeah. So, when people tell you that...
They're always like, wow,
They're just
skinny.
saying that because
You're
they're
so
seeing you
skinny.
younger.
True.
Like, if you shaved all your hair and your beard off, you'd look pretty similar. Like, maybe you're probably a bit bigger, but not like
definitely fatter.
Not astronomically. Like, holy shit, he's double the size. Like, you don't look like that. Like, people do that to me all the time. Like, because I was fat and then I was skinny and then I'm like mid.
You are mid.
I'm not like fat, but I'm like kind of in the middle. Maybe a little bit heavier than normal. But people go, Mike, you don't look anything like you used. Oh, thanks, bro. Thanks. That makes me feel awesome. Yeah. Or like when I'll be like, oh, this was my most fun time in my life was when I looked like this. And they're like, well, you don't look like that anymore, idiot. I'm like,
oh, true.
Thanks, man.
Oh, true. I'm not in the best time of my life anymore.
True. I actually was in the best shape of my life in COVID. And then after COVID, I just...
Yeah, you guys were talking about how COVID was like the best.
It
For
was.
me, it was actually the worst time of my entire life.
That's because you don't have a car.
Not true. That is not the reason.
Yeah, well, for me, it's...
The reason is there was a lot of... So this is before I started taking bipolar... Like, there was a time when I went to the mental hospital, I started taking depression medication.
Yep.
This was before bipolar medication.
No.
COVID was...
Now you're not taking either.
Now I'm taking either because I just didn't want to.
Is it better?
No. I should take them.
Yeah, you should.
I just don't have any more, or insurance.
Guys, sign up for our Patreon to get Ollie some meds.
We don't have a Patreon.
No, we
or
will, though.
meds.
You can get meds with money. You don't have to get them from the pharmacy.
Let me go on the streets and say, hey, you got Abilify?
There's definitely people doing that.
True.
Because there's people who can get it with they have insurance, they get it, and then they can upcharge it, still make money.
Yeah. But no, COVID was the worst time because there was a height of mental illness. Okay. I tried to kill myself a lot that year.
Okay. Cringe.
Yeah, that's when I started dating Mia, which was not a good experience for anybody.
Yeah, definitely
and
not.
And because of that, Orion stopped talking to me for 4 months, maybe 6 months, honestly. It was like
okay,
2 to 6 months, and that was terrible.
Yep.
So yeah, no, I didn't like that year actually. Not a good year.
It was epic. You just had it.
I went geocaching with my dad.
Year diff.
True, year diff.
Year diff. Get fucked. Well, I had fun talking to you.
Okay.
I hope to talk to you soon again.
True. Hopefully, you'll be able to.
Jesus Christ, that's ominous. All right, this has been Mike and Ollie with the Put It On Mute podcast.
My man.
We'll see you guys next week.